Hello Carnage Cravers, welcome back to Carnage Corner. We're going to break down a little more Carnage booking today. Thank you for joining me. Last time we went over...
The dark side, yes.
No dark side, not right now. Okay, so...
Your hand, you must raise, and let me sense the force within you.
Am I on trial? Okay.
Reach out. Your hand, you must raise, and let me sense the force within you.
Yoda, I'm trying to break down Fastlane. Okay. Yoda.
Powerful you have become.
Yoda, you can't threaten the viewers. Yoda. Okay. Yoda. Take a nap, okay? Relax. You're old. You need your rest. Okay? Just chill. Okay, last time we went over the bulk of Fastlane. Got one more match to go over on Fastlane, and then I want to talk a little bit about WrestleMania 32. Okay? Going into the last match of Fastlane was a triple threat for #1 contendership status to the WWE Championship. And that was Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. He thinks that's funny. Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. So, that being said, Roman Reigns won the match. I liked the majority of what happened at Fastlane. This match I didn't like that much. Okay? Personally, I believe that Roman Reigns should not have won the match. I can hear you all, but Ken, they've been building him. They've been building him. Yeah, they've been building him. They've been cramming him down our throats, and we've been, throwing him back up because we don't want him. Like, the guy's good. He's a good performer. He's great. He's very popular among women and children, much like John Cena, who I also don't like. But chill, Yoda. Okay. But case in point, I personally feel Dean Ambrose should have won the triple threat match. Everybody is behind Ambrose. You just listen to the crowd.
Abandon your training. You must not.
Can do training after we're done talking about wrestling, Yoda. Seriously. Okay, so I feel Ambrose should have won and gone on to be the #1 contender. Okay, I feel that Roman should have turned heel out of frustration. Okay, because I think what you do with Roman is you take him heel first. I think that's the way to go with him because I think that's what's going to work. It's just, that's the vibe I get off of him. I think he'd make a much better heel. Okay? But, and they had Lesnar lose without any, Lesnar didn't do the job. He didn't get pinned, but Lesnar was, I would have had the Wyatts get involved and take Lesnar out. That's what I would have had happen. I would have had Brock dominating, and then all of a sudden here come the Wyatt family, and they take him out, and that's when, Roman goes for the spear, Ambrose hooks in Dirty Deeds, Ambrose gets the 1, 2, 3, Ambrose is going to WrestleMania, have Roman beat the holy hell out of Ambrose out of frustration, Ambrose is a white meat babyface, and Reigns is a white hot heel. Boom! It's a win-win, the ridiculousness. But alas, that is not what they did. What's next for Roman Reigns? Obviously, what's next for Roman Reigns is he's gonna go. He's going to be going on to WrestleMania to wrestle for the WWE title, and most likely he will win the WWE title. Okay. Because it makes no sense for Triple H to walk out of WrestleMania still the champion. All that does is say, hey, the guys we have now aren't as good as the old guys we had back then. That's all that does. It's the same thing when they had The Rock win the title a few years back. I was like, how does this help your company? This does not, But anyways, next for Ambrose, honestly, I think I thought this. I actually found out since I first had this thought that it is going to happen, but I had thought it would be good because him and Lesnar have been really locking it up, and him going on to face Lesnar one-on-one at WrestleMania, I think is really gonna do well for business. And so that's what's next for Ambrose, and what's next for Brock is they are gonna lock up in a no-holds-barred match at WrestleMania. Now, WrestleMania. Yoda, have you ever been to WrestleMania? Oh, now he doesn't want to talk. Okay, so.
The Force is with you, young Padawan.
Wonderful. Okay, so. WrestleMania 32. They've only announced a couple of matches so far. We'll talk about the ones they've announced first. First off, WWE title match. Triple H versus Roman Reigns. They've been building to this for quite a while. And, you know, if you put a gun to my head and you told me, guess what they're going to do, I'd have to say that Roman Reigns is going to win the championship. We also have Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. That's right, guys. Shane O'Mac is back. Shane
Ask
McMahon.
a question. You should. Answer I will. Yes or no.
Last time I asked you a question, you ignored me.
Yes, my Padawan. A question you may ask.
Anyways, Undertaker versus Shane McMahon, Hell in a Cell match.
The Force tells me the answer is yes.
Okay. If Shane McMahon wins, he gets control of Monday Night Raw. If he loses, he does not. First off, I think Undertaker versus Shane probably would have been a much better match when these two men were younger. I mean, I know Shane is younger than Taker, but Shane is still, yeah, he's not a spring chicken. You know, if somebody's going to be bumping a lot in this match, my guess would be Shane. Thank you. I would have to guess it would be Shane who would be doing most of the bumping. And again, he's no spring chicken. That being said, if I had to guess here, I would say Undertaker's going to win. Nobody actually believes Shane McMahon can beat Undertaker. As much as we may want Shane to be in charge of Raw, do any of us actually believe that Undertaker will lose to Shane? No, we don't.
Train. Yeah.
And not for nothing, it,
A Jedi must be always ready to train.
Thank you for that insight, Yoda. Anyways, let's get your hand out of my shot, buddy. Okay? Okay, let's back you up just a little. Thank you. Okay, so if I had to wager a guess, I would say they're probably going to have Shane lose. Because, again, it's always best to have the babyface chasing. That's when the fans get behind them the most. If he just showed up and he beat Undertaker and...
Meditate upon the Force. I must.
You do that. So, it would almost be too easy, if you can call a Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker easy. But so I believe Undertaker's going to go over in that one. And as I said before, Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar, no holds barred. I believe if I was booking this, I would have Ambrose win, and this is why. First off, do I think it's reasonable to believe Ambrose would beat Brock Lesnar in a match, regular
Much
match?
to learn you still have.
Thanks. Okay, in a regular match, no, I don't think Ambrose. It's believable for him to beat Brock in a one-on-one match. But I can tell you this much: if you have to fight somebody who is bigger than you, stronger than you, faster than you, and more skilled than you, doesn't it make sense to fight him in a forum where you can pick something up and smack him with it? I mean, it makes sense to me. So I think that this will be Ambrose taking the beating of his life and keep on going. I think Ambrose will overcome. I think he'll win, and I think this will establish him as the next, stone cold like babyface. Now I put that in quotations because obviously there will never be another Stone Cold Steve Austin. But what I mean by that is with that wave of momentum, that much support from the people. Because if you remember, it took Austin passing out in the sharpshooter drenched in blood to really secure him as as being beloved by the people. So, and I mean, going on from there, so I would say that Ambrose comes out on top. That's going to do it for this episode. Next time I have you guys with me.
Yes.
Next time I have you guys with me, I'm going to go over some...
Hold your head to mine. You must.
Yeah.
And test you. I will.
Yeah, no testing, okay? So,
stubborn and hard as your head. Soften it, I will.
You sound like my father. Okay, so in either case, next time we will go over some speculatory matches. Until then, remember, Carnage is right around the corner.